this wasn't what they told us. Like, this was not what they told us.
Rude boy tick.
Si ma do re mi fa sol la ti do 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 yeah. Si ma do re mi fa sol la ti do.
When I was about to enter the university, or should I say when I was in secondary school, I used to hear gist like, if you enter university, you're going to be free. When you go out to the wider world, you're about to go out to the wider world. But seriously, guys, this is it. What I expected is not what I'm seeing. So this video is just telling you guys, Nigeria University expectations versus reality. Guys, in this video, number one expectation, what I was expecting when I was about entering the university was that I'm going to come to class whenever I want to come to class, that there's nothing like attendance. You guys understand? Only for me to come to this school. Actually, I'm presently in University of Nigeria in Nsukka. So only for me to come to this school. Do you know that almost every class I attend, there is an attendance for that class? And funny enough, if you don't have 75% of, like, if you don't have 75% of that class attendance, or if your attendance is not up to 75% of that class, you're not going to write the exam. Then maybe you have long left. And do you know, another shocking thing that is happening now in my class is that they will tell you when you're about to enter the university that no one cares. No one cares if you come to class. No one cares if you copy notes. No one cares if you take notes, jotter, or they will like, it's just jotting when you come to school. But oh my god, they give notes. They detect notes. And funny enough, some lecturers will even collect your notes. You will have to submit notes, and the note is going to be 10 marks or 20 marks, anything. It's the lecturer's choice to assign anything the person wants to assign to you. So let me just say this video is more like my rant video. Let me just say it's more like a rant video. So another thing again, they used to tell us before we entered the university, because it's about courses, you know, especially when I was still about to enter school. All those Nigerian movies I used to watch, I'll just see courses. There will be, you know how courses are now. Come to school, bad into class, put your leg on top of the table, you know, all those things. And they were like courses to just be all everywhere and all these things. But coming to the university is not really like that. Courses are on the low. I would say it's because of the latest developments or everything, or the steps that must have been taken to kind of, and the security to stop all these activities and everything. Maybe that's why you don't see all these courses around. But to me, you can only get to have an encounter with the courses or anything if you're still roaming about in the night or anything. When you just come to school, you just have to know when it's safe for you to be out and when you should be indoors. You understand what I'm trying to say? But I'm just saying courses is not like courses in, and courses is not the way we expected it to be. Like everything is calm and on the low. Another thing I was expecting when I was entering the university was the fact that I'm going to enter the university, that I was going to make nice friends, I'm going to be carried along. You know, when we're in secondary school, we always have this bestie, this best friend that will always be there for you. The reality here is that you are on your own when you come to the university. You're definitely on your own. Guys, Nigeria University is stress. It's fucking stressful. It's more stressful than when I was in my secondary school. Everything was okay. Like seriously, I was in class. I was in class the other day, and then this lecturer was like, we should submit our notes. I was like, excuse me, what is all this noting again? And that noting is the one like you make me die, guys. So what I'm saying here, guys, is that we're expecting to have a free, less stressful life in the university. Yeah, there are some people that they are living like that. They are okay, they are free, they're out there, they don't even care to come to class and all those things. But maybe it's because they already know that they already plan to come to school, planning to come to school because they really want to actually make first class, second class, upper, you know, our goal and everything. You just want to come to school and pass through. No, school will pass through them, not even pass through school. So the truth there is that you just have to be ready and prepared for all these things, because whatever you're expecting, if you're expecting to come and be chill, you come to class whenever you want to come to class, and then you go and write the exam. No, you must have a percentage of, like, your attendance to that class must be a percent. In my school is 75% for you to be able to attend it. Okay, that first, when I was first admitted, there was this lecturer, I don't know, some lecturers that will come to class and tell you that A is for God, B is for me, and then C are for those, like, you know, the smart ones in the class. Then the D, E, F is for others. Like, seriously, before entering the school, they were telling us that just study your book, do well, attend class, and everything is going to go well for you. You're going to come out with first class. But see, it's not that easy, because some lecturers have made up their mind. Like, they have told themselves that like, there's one lecturer that even said that he doesn't believe that any student can actually make a perfect mark, and nobody can make a perfect mark, because he now said A is for God, and then B is for him, then C are for the smart student. So when you look at how everything is, and you begin to ask yourself that, like, sometimes I'm telling you the truth, I feel like it's the system in Nigeria university is the reason why most students have given up in school. The reason why this popular school na scam must have been going around. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, the system, they have made it so difficult, or should I say the individuals, in almost, because in every department and in every faculty or in every school, I'm very sure there are people who are like this, who have made up their mind that for any student to make A in their course, that there's a slight, like, they have told themselves that there's no student that's going to make A in their course. Guys, another thing again about coming to this school was that, I'm sure this thing is popular in almost every federal university. You will come to class and you feel like, okay, we're expecting everyone to come to class, we just sit down in our class, listen to lecture and go. But no, the struggle here is real. Like, it's very real. You will come to class, they admit more than they sit in the classroom. Okay, there are 300 people doing a class and there are few seats. You come to class, you even come to class as early as maybe even 10 minutes before the time. You will see empty seats, but those ones sitting, they will tell you they kept this one for their grandma, they kept this one for they will keep seat for their ancestors, they will keep seat for someone who is still at home, who has not even come to school, and you end up standing for, like, throughout the maybe 2-hour lecture, or even 3 hours. With the lecturer wants to even stay 3 hours. So guys, like, this whole thing, let me just say, it's been very annoying. Like, it's so annoying that you expected more and then you come to school and everything is going this way. Right now I have exam next week, guys, and the way I have exam Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the timetable just came out now, and we are still, like, they are still teaching us. So when you get to understand that there's no time for someone to even sit down and study, there's no time for someone to learn. Like, there's not learn, yeah, they're teaching us, we're going to school and we're learning, but there's no time for someone to have the person's personal study and understand the course perfectly for the person to write the exam. Like, is this fucking secondary school? Because it's only in secondary school that we write exam Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What is going on? How will someone have paper Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a whole week? I have exam. So, like, this wasn't what we were expecting, and we came to school and we're seeing a whole different thing. Another point here is the fact that they will ask you to buy textbook. They will make a textbook compulsory, and then they will give you assignments, and maybe they'll tell you the assignment is 20 marks, and you're not going to submit that assignment until you get that textbook. And you get the textbook and finally submit the assignment. They'll tell you the assignment is 20 marks, 10 marks or more, and which might not end up being the truth. You find out that you did your assignments well, you bought the textbook, and by the time you look at your CA, you know, sometimes CA, your continuous assessments, that is everything in general, is what actually boosts your examination. Yeah, something like that. They get you to buy this textbook, and when you get this textbook, you find out that this textbook have nothing to even do with the course that you are even writing. It has nothing. Like, there's one I got, that textbook, I'm not even going to open the textbook because it's just here, just because it's what they write. They don't even care. It's your own detriment. They don't even care if you have the money, or they don't even, yeah, I know that, yes, you're coming to the school, you're already, education is expensive. Because there's a saying that if you say education is expensive, you should try illiteracy or ignorance. Yeah, education is expensive, but this one is like, they ask you to buy books that are not even necessary. They ask you to get workbook for you to fill, and you'll be feeling it with your mind that this is your assessment, these are all the stuff. Meanwhile, it's not true. They'll just like give you any mark they want to give. Like I know of a lecturer that will ask you to buy a textbook, and you do an assignment, you come and submit your presence there, you write 5/20 for you. So when you look at all these things, when you look at everything that is happening and the whole thing that is going on in Nigeria University, you like, seriously, you really want, this is happening in every university. You'll be like, oh my god, what's going on? Like, this wasn't what I was expecting. Like, it's not easy, it's really, really difficult. Like, the lecture or the infrastructure is something else. Okay, you come to school, they tell you have class by 9, you come to school only for another class, or maybe, should I say, yeah, maybe they'll tell you the first year, second year using this class, or another class will be using it, and you just have to be moving from one class to another. This one even happened today. I had a class by 12. The lecturer came in as he was teaching. They just came and told him that, please sir, before 1 we are going to be using this class, and that's why we had to move from that class to another class. And really, before we could even settle down, they told us that no, the class is holding in room 212, and we came out again and started going up. So like, this whole stuff that is going on, it's just because of their limited infrastructure. There's not enough classroom, and they're just admitting people every time to more departments. Why they're not trying to build in more things? Like so the whole stuff, let's say, the whole struggling of seats, struggling of space, it's happening a whole lot, especially in federal university. Because I don't know about private university and the rest. I mean, in federal university. Okay guys, I think that is enough of my rant, because I'm not actually coming here to, because the top, I was really supposed to be like Nigerian University expectation versus reality, but I would say it's more like a rant video, because I didn't really prepare this video. I didn't really set up anything. I just had to sit down and just say everything in my mind, everything that I was expecting, and now everything just like, it's not what I expected. So guys, this is the reality, this is the truth about Nigerian University. Everything is just fucked up. If you really watched this video to this extent, I really love you. Thank you so much for staying to listen to me, and also please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. I really appreciate that. I love you guys. Bye.